In the small, secluded town of Ravenswood, nestled deep within the heart of the forest, there was a sinister legend that sent shivers down the spines of its inhabitants. They spoke of a place known as the Whispering Shadows, a desolate area where lost souls were said to roam. One cold, moonlit night, a group of daring teenagers decided to venture into the Whispering Shadows, determined to unravel the mysteries that surrounded it. Their names were Sarah, Alex, Emma, and Jake. They had heard countless terrifying tales about the place, but their youthful curiosity pushed them forward. As they entered the eerie forest, an unsettling stillness descended upon them. The trees loomed overhead, their branches gnarled and twisted, casting long, sinister shadows that danced with the wind. The air grew heavy, suffocating them with a sense of dread. Whispers, barely audible, seemed to seep from the very ground beneath their feet. Unbeknownst to the group, they were not alone in the Whispering Shadows. Hidden among the trees, a malevolent presence watched their every move, relishing in the fear it conjured within them. It whispered dark secrets and beckoned them deeper into the heart of its domain. The path grew treacherous as they stumbled upon an old, dilapidated cabin, its wooden boards creaking with every gust of wind. Reluctantly, they pushed the door open, revealing a chilling interior. Dust and cobwebs covered every surface, and the air was thick with the scent of decay. The walls seemed to whisper as the friends explored further. Strange symbols etched into the woodwork glimmered ominously in the pale moonlight. An eerie painting hung crookedly on the wall, depicting a scene of twisted figures in torment. The eyes of the subjects seemed to follow them, filled with unimaginable horror. Unsettled, the group decided to leave the cabin, but as they turned to go, the door slammed shut with a resounding thud. Panic set in as they realized they were trapped. Desperate, they searched for another exit, but the cabin seemed to morph, its layout shifting and changing, like a maze designed to ensnare them. Whispers grew louder, reverberating through the walls, filling their minds with a cacophony of dread. Shadows danced around them, taking sinister shapes that seemed to mock their every move. The air grew icy cold, their breath visible with each terrified gasp. As their fear intensified, they caught fleeting glimpses of ghastly apparitions lurking in the corners of their vision. Tormented faces stared at them from the darkness, their eyes hollow and filled with despair. The presence that had watched them from the shadows had revealed its true nature, it hungered for their souls. Driven to the brink of madness, the friends clung to each other, their terrified screams echoing through the cabin. Suddenly, a voice, a single whisper, sliced through the chaos. It spoke of a sacrifice, a price that must be paid to appease the restless spirits that dwelled within the Whispering Shadows. In their desperation, they made a pact, sealing their fate in an act of desperation. One of them would offer their life to the shadows, hoping it would be enough to appease the malevolent presence and grant the others a chance to escape. With trembling hands, they drew straws, and Jake, his face pale and full of resignation, drew the shortest. Tears streamed down their faces as they said their final goodbyes, and Jake stepped forward, ready to make the ultimate sacrifice. As he disappeared into the shadows, consumed by darkness, a bone-chilling silence fell upon the cabin.